So you have a new project out, man, called God Isn't Listening. Do you want to tell what that album people? Do you want to tell the people like what that album's about or like what it represents?
So I guess the best way of putting it is it came together really, really quickly. So after Chaos came out and I moved into this new place, I realized I have to do everything musically by myself now. So it was
Right.
kind of the case of just making music and seeing what comes out, and I ended up really liking the songs I was making. But in terms of like an actual concept, it's mainly just me taking a step back and looking at the world and how unfair a lot of things are.
Right.
So the phrase "God isn't listening" just came to me, kind of like, well, if he was listening, I mean, I don't believe I'm not a religious person,
Right.
but if God was listening, surely there wouldn't be these issues. And so I talk about like the current political state. There's a song about the government at the moment in this country. The song "Blind" is actually about my retinitis pigmentosa diagnosis. So
Oh
I've got an
wow.
eye condition as well. So that was another thing. It's just frustration with the world, I guess, is the shortest way of putting it. Just the way things
So
are.
the condition that you have, I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty big word. Like, can you tell the people what that condition is and what it does to you?
So it's different for everyone who has it. It's like one person in every like 5,000 people has it, but essentially you lose your vision over time. So I can't see at night at all. Like I can't see stars at night.
Wow.
There's no source of light. I'm pretty much blind at night. Um, and as it gets worse, some people just lose like their peripheral vision.
Right.
Some people go like full tunnel vision, and some people go pretty much completely blind. So
Wow.
it's different depending on who you are. But besides the night blindness thing, my vision in the day is pretty fine. So I'm hoping it doesn't get much worse than this. But who knows?
Wow. 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 You gotta text me the name of that because that's kind of insane, man. Is
Yeah, I
there
will do Google it. It's really interesting to read about. It's kind of scary, but it is definitely
right?
interesting as
Yeah,
well.
it sounds very scary. What like is there like treatments for this? Like obviously I don't think it doesn't sound like there's a cure to this, but is there like treatments you could take for this?
Not that I'm aware of that they've mentioned to me. I mean, I'm waiting at the moment to get some like genetic testing
Right.
to see whether or not it's linked to a family member I've never met before in the past or something, or whether or
Wow.
not I'm the start of a new genetic, like the new bloodline, like my future kids could have this sort of thing. So I'm kind of in the link in the loop at the moment of trying to figure out exactly what the cause of it was, if they can even find what the cause was. So it's
Wow.
interesting.
No,
Yeah.
that's scary, man. Just thinking about it, man. That's very scary. I mean, I hope everything gets better for you, man. That's kind of very scary to think about. But
Fingers
back
crossed. I hope so.
yeah, no, that's what we pray for, man. But back to the music. God isn't listening. You know, obviously you had another project before this where you focus more on the rock side of things. Why did you transition from hip hop to the rock scene?
So, I mean, over the last 2 or 3 years, maybe, I've been listening to way more rock and metal music than I have hip hop music.
Right,
I think as a genre, I still love hip hop, but there's so many artists doing the exact same thing as each other.
right,
Like you hear one, I mean, it's the same in metal as well, but people like chasing trends, making the same music. I was just getting bored of listening to the same thing over and over again.
gotcha.
So I wanted to take what I already know how to do and just try something different. I think moving out of my parents' house helped with that as well because I was kind of not scared to experiment, but being in the room with my dad, who he was in there while I was recording all of my previous albums,
Right.
like next to me because it was his equipment that I was using. I was kind of more scared to try something different, whereas now it's just me doing everything. So I wanted to kind of blend the two genres that I love the most into one thing.
Right.
So that's kind of where that idea came from, and it ended up turning out pretty well, I think. So that's why I kind of kept at it.